Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. In what month do we vote for president? November. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the capital of your state? What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name your U.S. representative. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who vetoes bills? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies.